Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Laughing Boy here, and today I am bringing you another video on the game My Garage. This one is going to be on a few easy ways of making money in the game. Now, I've already done a video on the money glitch, simple, easy to do. That link will be in the description if you want to go check that out. The cheapest way is the abandoned vehicles. I do have a video up. I'll put that link in the description as well on all 4 abandoned vehicle locations. There is always one every time you load in. There is one abandoned vehicle in one of the 4 locations. If you want to, you can just go to one of them and save the game, quit the game, load back in, and keep doing that until one of them spawns. And then once you do that, you walk up to it, press the I button, just as if you were going to buy it. This one is, well, they are all free. The clean state is absolutely nothing. The rust state is 1, meaning it's pretty badly rusted, and the color condition happens to be pretty good. The overall condition is nothing. This thing will, I mean, maybe there's something on there that you could use, but it's free. You can tow it back to your garage, and this one just appeared almost within sight. Right over there somewhere. Well, I guess it hasn't spawned in yet, but actually it has spawned in. I just didn't realize that it was in the air. This is going to be true for everything I show you here today. What you're going to want to do once you get the vehicle here, and I'm not going to go through this every time. I don't want the video to be 2 hours long. Oh, all you're going to have to do is come over here, come to the get the water hose, walk over here to the vehicle. There is one exception to this part, but what you're going to want to do is wash this thing off. It will increase the value of the vehicle just by doing this. It'd probably be a little bit better if I can actually get up on the truck. Anyway, washy, washy, washy. Currently, the value of the vehicle is $73.07. That, of course, means I went a little bit negative so far by having it towed over here. I could have sold it on the spot and made a little bit of money. Now, what I'm doing is sanding down the rust spots. Well, not all the rust spots. Now I have sanded down all the rust spots on the body. Obviously, this is not going to happen. And the value is now $540.70, and all I spent was a little bit of, well, actually, I used the sandblaster, so I spent part of a $20 bag of sand and made, well, $440.70 so far. $420 minus the bag of sand. And I haven't painted it yet. Okay, now I have sanded it and painted it, and not to the best, but I did get a 4-star on both of those. And now the vehicle is $878.63. I've spent, maybe because I bought 2 cans of paint, I spent maybe $160 on this thing, so that's $718.63 profit, and this truck is obviously never going to dance again. But the next way I'm gonna show you is press the escape button. Escape button. You don't have to be able to talk to do this. It may help when you're trying to teach people. Take the taxi to the junkyard. It costs $10. All right, once you're here, you're going to have to go through a load screen. Once you get into the load screen, there are vehicles back here that are semi-whole. You're going to do the same thing with that. It's going to cost you a little bit of money, but it's going to bring you a little bit more profit. Okay, what you're looking for is a vehicle that is rusty and has a bad paint job. This one's got a little bit of rust there on the trunk. Some rust here. And mix matched paint. You don't want one that's bent because you cannot fix this. You can fix a little bend, but that's, these are not fixable. So, this one may be a little bit, this one is, it has a clean state of nothing because it's covered in dirt. It has a rust state of 3, color condition of 4, and it's $4,365. It's going to cost you a little bit more than the other one, but it's going to bring you a little bit more profit as well. We're going to do the same dance with this one as we did with the other one, so I'm not going to bore you with that part. Now, with some pre-washing, pre-sanding, and $60 worth of paint, I have a $10,000 car. The next method I'm going to show you is pretty similar. You can kind of guess what we're going to do, but we're going across the street here. There is the garage, and this is the used toys shop. What you're looking for is something with, again, that is rusted. The more rust, the better. And this one is a wolf. It's probably gonna cost more, but it's probably also gonna have a pretty high price margin, profit margin is what I'm trying to say. Both of these vehicles are fairly rusty. And this guy right here, I'm going to buy this because I'm going to use this to show you the next one. This one is pretty expensive for a motorcycle, but it's clean. Well, all of them, the clean state's going to be, these cars are going to be clean. You do not have to wash them. This one has no rust and the color is perfect. The overall condition's got some problems but these numbers is why these numbers are so high. It's normally, they normally run about 1 to 2,000. I'm going to buy this because I'm going to use it. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to pick this one up. Same thing as with the junkyard. You're looking for something that's rusty, not bent. The rust condition is only 4. The color condition is 4. I may not make quite as much profit with that one, and I don't have enough money to buy it anyway. Now, rust condition is 3. The color condition is 4, and this is $11,000. Same deal. Take it across the street. But these are guaranteed to run when you buy them. They're not guaranteed to stay running because they're used vehicles, and there's something wrong with them somewhere. Anyway, rinse and repeat. We'll get. I'll show you the value of this car now. $11,237. I'll show you the value after I sand it and repaint it right about now. Well, if you want to count the sandbag, because I ran out of sand when doing this car, I spent about $60. I spent $60, and the value is now 1,918.85. The last method I'm going to show you is the barn find method. Now, there are a few things that you need to know about the barn find method. One, you're going to have $2,000 in your pocket. Two, you're going to have a running vehicle. Three, it's going to take, or it can possibly take a good bit of time because you can possibly be driving all over the map delivering pizzas. And for the barn find can possibly be a motorcycle. Most of the time, it's going to be a vehicle, and those vehicles, as you find them, you can sell them in the barn for $6,000 to $10,000, and if you ship them back to the garage, don't drive them. They Most of the time you can put a battery in it, air up the tires, and it will drive, but it might break. The the brakes may fail. You may run into random stuff and ruin your ruin your prize. So ship it back to the garage, then do the normal, uh, wash it, sand it, paint it, and you're going to make a lot of money off of it. Unless it's a motorcycle. There is no winning with a motorcycle. A pizza delivery is how you get the barn finds. Now, in order to do this, you are going to need a running vehicle and $2,000. I have $25,000 thanks to showing you guys how to make money in this game. And a running vehicle. Now, if you're going to use a motorcycle, another good thing to have is an empty backpack, which I also have. I'm trying to show you, but it doesn't really show up. Anyway, away we go. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is come over here and make your way over to the pizzeria. We are right here let's see, right here in Middletown. And we're going to go in here and take some pizza orders, and then we're going to come back out and set the motorcycle back up. So right over here to the deliveries, and what you're going to want to do is accept a bunch of deliveries. Hopefully the first few that you deliver, one of them is going to be the one that you're looking for. Then once you get your deliveries, forgot one minor little detail. You got to pick up the pizzas. That's what the empty backpack is for. Hopefully, you'll get lucky, and one of the first few is the one you're looking for. Now, if that happens, you can abandon all the other deliveries. You will wind up with a bag full of pizzas, but you know, or you can go and deliver them. They do actually pay a little bit of money. The further they are out, the more money they pay you. All right, well, this is what the delivery point looks like. I got my backpack open. This is what we're looking for. Says, thank you for your delivery. I have an old barn that we want to bring down. It has some parts and a vehicle in it. Would you be interested in buying all the items? It would be $2,000, but it is just a fraction of what it is worth. I will mark the location on your map. That's what we're looking for. So accept. And now you can abandon your deliveries and throw the pizzas down wherever. Just be aware that those pizzas are going to be there forever unless you put them in a dumpster. But I'm right here, so I might as well deliver these. I am going to show you on the map real quick. Okay, I had to save the game and exit and then just load back in, and there is our barn find. So we're going to take our little motorcycle over to our little barn find. Well, you might notice that the bank account and the motorcycle look a little bit different, but the motorcycle died right after I made those deliveries, so I had to go get something new. And now here we are on this little island at our barn find. When you first get here, there's nothing going to be in it, and then it's going to spawn, and that is unusual. A motorcycle is not generally what you find in here. To maximize your profit, what you should do is pick up all this stuff and put it in the back of a pickup and haul it home. But that obviously does not have a bed, and this is worth nothing. It's worth $148 as it is. This is definitely the exception. Normally you can sell them in the barn for money. This one, I'm going to have to take it back to the garage, take it apart, sand it, paint it, and then sell it. Well, folks, here it is, fully sanded and painted. And it's worth $200 less than what I paid for the barn find. Now, I might have been able to break even if I had brought all the parts back home and sold those. But motorcycles in a barn find are just plain bad luck. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was informative. If it was, then please like, subscribe, and comment. Have a great day. Laughing Boy out. Bye-bye.